welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name's Twice. This is the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. And so far, honestly, not nearly as bad as I anticipated. Based on complaints within, you know, the most abhorrent of places known as the Gamerverse. Why do you keep on heart beating? That's gotta be something. Anyways, when we left off, we had beaten. Zoop. We'd gotten through some areas, some couple mini dungeons, cleared out most of the gravesite plain, minus a dragon there, and I guess a furnace guy there. Oop. And completed our first dungeon, and beaten our first big old boss, the Divine Beast. Dancing Lion Divine Beast. It was really cool. Then we skittered on over, found the next dungeon, and have been slowly exploring kind of around here, and kind of uncharted waters in a couple of these areas, and that's fine. We currently find ourselves at the bottom of a riverbed. Looks like there's a dungeon up there near, and it maybe curls into this. We've got some areas on the map we still haven't touched, mainly like this area. That looks like it's the next area. And then up here-ish, and then into the forest. And then obviously the dungeon itself. So, without further ado, let's get started. Oh yeah, this guy. This is what we killed. Look at him. What a nice guy. I feel like I want to go this way first, because, you know, it just looks like the most fun. Also, this is the most sure-footed, like, steed I've ever seen. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm starting to think we actually can just walk in here. Sick. Sure can. Anything around here? I mean, like, one of these waterfalls has just gotta be, like, fake, right? Let's say pick up item there. That's not fair. That's mean. How the heck is everyone today, though? I'm feeling good. I didn't have a terrible time yesterday like I thought I would, jumping completely blind into this. Which has me thinking I either haven't run into the wall that people are complaining about yet, or am better than anticipated. To be honest, it's probably not that one. Just keep on flowing, I guess. Don't see anything of like major value here. Have I missed much self-flagellation in the form of video games? Not even a little bit, but how you doing, Pirate? I do kind of see a something here. No, never mind. No somethings. Maybe a little something. So I think we'll clean up the fragment we're in and then pursue ever onward. I did think about trying to upgrade ourself 5 times. If possible. Anything there? The statue tree is the shadow of the Erdtree. Well, that's easy enough, ain't it? I think I legitimately probably only have enough for like 2 levels, though. Out of the 5 we're gonna need for getting our int and faith up to 11 to use that throwing dagger. But that's okay. Oops. Still don't remember all the controls, though. It's your blasphemous curse you got off pretty lately compared to others. Apparently. So far, at least. Okay. Wish I could, like, just yoink away from levels. If I need to, I'll respec, but I feel like we can squeeze out 5 level ups in a fairly short amount of time. We should also definitely see, like, what weapons these things make again, because I have completely forgotten. Honestly, I was thinking... Oops, I want to use all of them. Just like about the game in general here. Because I was working out today. That's good. If the quality and like the very like compact space holds up in terms of the open world, I feel like if this was packaged as Elden Ring 2, once sold, a coffin could convey its passenger upon a gentle cruise. That happened a few times in this game. To the velvet garden of deepest purple. Slumber in such a paradise. Okay. Is there a coffin here? Sure is a bloodstain, though. A lot of deer just chilling. Everybody happy they made it over here? Sure. Like, if this was packaged as Elden Ring 2, I think I would be like, not only is this good, this is probably better than Elden Ring. Or it's at least more of what I would like. Which obviously isn't, like, the objective truth by any stretch of the imagination. That's what reviews are all about. Video games are like anything else, and art gets reviewed. Where... Okay, so that's gonna... Try that. Maybe under? No. As fun as that is. Yeah, you and me both, brother. Like, I don't even think Elden Ring needs a more clear path, because obviously you can go off the beaten path. No problemo here. This is all, like, above... What's that over there? More you know. It just needs more, like, actual rewards, I guess. Anything this way? That's fine. This river feels like it will drown me, so I'm just not going to do that. I mean, it might not. Alright, now this definitely won't. That's just another giant enemy crab. Actually, wait. Are we... Did I never go over this way? Unclear. Like in Elden Ring, it feels like the vast majority of your exploration maybe this wasn't the same area. Will fall into, there might be a cool weapon here, there might be an Ash of War, but it's a big might. Hello. And the scale is, like, impressive, which allows for a couple of really cool moments, like the elevator ride down into, like, the Sialpha River or whatever. It feels like the vast majority of it is just, I have found, you know, mine format mini dungeon Volume 12. And the bosses might be, like, somewhat interesting. I think we're way below. That's what it is. Okay. So it is a new area, so to speak. Let's see if... got any better here. Not particularly. Break both, like, each boss was just used like a lot. Oh. That's important. So just gotta do that like a bunch. Or I guess twice. No, that wasn't that good though. Very forgiving again. Okay, I mean, we could fight the other guy, I guess. It's not like we're doing... Okay, that was gonna happen, I assume. Oh, that's new? Maybe not. Like, for instance, those dragons that we fought multiple times. There's the only change is like their breath gives you a different ailment, and that's, I would argue, just about it. I don't know, sort of water. And I probably have the same complaints about these big old fire boys, but... Oh, they give the tears. Furnace visage again, huh? Okay. Right, what like talismans am I using? Attack power HP is at maximum. Successive attacks, that's cool. I like that one. Accessories vastly boosts. I feel like I could find a better one than that. Like critical hits restore HP for, well, critical hits only count for like HP upon defeating enemies. I don't actually hate that, to be honest. Maybe we'll try that instead. I don't operate at HP max too often. Just the Viridian hidden tier eliminates all stamina consumption. Pretty cool. Is that thing ahead, by the way? Is that what it is? Furnace. Where would the furnace thing be? Oh, might be a shield. Not a shield. Bolstering materials? No. Crafting materials? Ah. Exceedingly rare to find. Neat. Okay, cool. Anywho. Like, it's like, oh, okay, we fought the magma worm. Okay, well, you're about to fight the magma worm like 8 more times. Oh, you found the cool, like, gravity falling star beast. That's great. You'll find it in the bottom of 3 other dungeons and a couple other roaming out side. I know people have often talked about, like, we'd love to refight bosses. I think the only game that actually let you do that was Sekiro, eventually. Oh my goodness, this is freaking gorgeous. And way off the map again. Jeez. Except I don't even see a map fragment I can, like, correspond to. Alright, well, I think it's another not dead end, but similarly off the map. Though this place is freaking cool. Okay. So we did that. We cleared out that. Let's go to here, and then we're gonna go up the riverbed instead now. I can go on. There was just a lot of bosses that are like, and now you'll see them a lot. And it's not like they've never done that. You can go back to like Capra Demon and Taurus Demon getting copy-pasted in the Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith in the original Dark Souls, for example. Like, bosses reappearing as enemies is not like, what in the heck tarnation are you? I don't like you. You're bats, I guess, but like, I don't like you. Oh, you're like the... Yeah, you're the bad boys and gals. That's weird. I haven't seen them before. Bats and rats, huh? But when it's like, supposedly... Because a lot of people think of the bosses as the reward at the end of the dungeon. You get to see unique mechanics, movements... Did I go anywhere? Etc. But when it's just... I don't really want to fight an ulcerated tree spirit, to be honest. Like, yeah, there was like 30 of those things. They just popped up wherever. I don't give a rat's patoot. I fought so many of those before. The only thing they are is tedious. No thanks. Like, I guess it's one thing if they're quick to beat, but those things, not so much. It was nice that for it to pop up. The grafted scions popped up all the time. They didn't do much for me either after the first couple of times we fought. Hell, they even like reused a couple of the actual cool bosses. I remember them showing off that like the weird extra-dimensional insect Astal had a copy paste in another dungeon. I think Godfrey did too. Not Horaloo, but like the golden version of Godfrey. Hello. Rivermouth King? Sure, why not? I mean, until they start like copy pasting here, I'm gonna keep on trucking. Like, I would hazard a guess. So sorry, but you are attacked. That despite, I would imagine, triple-digit, like, bosses in, like, health bar bosses. Not just, like, random mini-bosses, but, like, pop up a health bar boss in the triple digits. I would hazard there's not a lot more that I found specifically like unique or interesting. And like, not every boss needs to be like, this was the right amount of challenge. It has to be hard. If it's easy, it's not a good boss. That's not true. Bosses can be any number of things. They can be difficult. They can have unique mechanics that are interesting. Wow, I wonder if that's going to break in front of me. I sure can't. Interesting mechanics to deal with. Just like a fun spectacle. Stop. I want to just acquire these materials. Thank you. But, they can just be interesting from like a lore perspective. How many of these suckers do you need to kill? Yeah, really cool aesthetics. A-okay. Doesn't need to be difficult, just needs to be fun. Oh, you guys don't have that much health. Okay. For some reason, I thought you had the health of, like, a much larger individual. That looks like the trident that Moog had, honestly. Yeah, come here. Oh, a couple more can come on by. Let's go through what I found interesting in Elden Ring, as in things I remember currently. Like, starting in Limgrave. I remember Margit the Fell Omen pretty well. Ouch. I should probably, like, just... Yeesh. What are we doing down there? Okay. Like, the first boss of Elden Ring is a lot more difficult than the rest. Oh, interesting. That is just what Moog would use, actually. It's super interesting. Because Moog would essentially, like, the outer god. So we got a little eldritch being in us in our Elden Ring. We got a little Lovecraft in our Elden Ring. Sacred bloody flesh. Okay. Oh, you're gonna make me fight a boss after that, huh? Okay. It's fine. 1 second. Oh, it's just a bigger blood fiend. Oh my god, we got the whales moveset from Okay, I mean, we'll just, like, actually have healing. We'll just run past it, which is fine. Oh, right! They had that mechanic. That's good. That's a little different. I'll update the mistakes made in a second. Ooh. Bloodfiend Hexer's Ashes. Cool. Yeah, more aggressive than I expected too. But nothing too terrible. Like, so, let's see. Margit, the Fell Omen, and Godric the Grafted were both really interesting. I think the scale of the big legacy dungeons was my favorite part of the game. Stormvale Castle, Ryan Lucaria, that sort of thing. I actually do see through a waterfall there. They make it really easy to see that. Hello, friends. Oh, you're very angry. I'm so sorry. Two-headed turtle talisman. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Krabs. Okay. I think we've satisfactorily cleared out this area. So I can now... That doesn't curl up. which is fine. There we go. Fellow and Limgrave. I don't really think the Leonine Misbegotten was any interesting thing. Like, nothing crazy. And nothing stood out for me there. So you want to go up this time. Rai Lucaria had 2 more bosses. It had the Red Wolf, which I didn't consider unique or interesting because it got copy-pasted a bunch after, and I mean, I've already fought a wolf wielding a... Oh, that's just the... Got it. Sword. It was 10 years ago. It didn't really do anything different. Don't worry, I'm gonna be just as ruthless when we go through, like, any other game. Actually interesting. What's down here? Oh, I guess that is just the other side of that, huh? Yeah. Okay, just another way to get down. But Renala was interesting, even though it was easy. I mean, like, summoned us into a different dimension and fought us with books and stuff. It was cool. We go south to Caelid. We had Rodan, which was super sick, calling the stars on us and having a sick little horse that he used gravity magic to lighten the weight of, even though he was freaking gigantic. So that's what, 4? Who's following me? Oh my god, you are the worst. I'm just trying to use my maps. You're still following me, are you? Thank you. Oh, that looks like just a small aside. Let's go do that first. I don't think there's anything else in Caelid other than, like, terror at the horrificness of it all. We had the Volcano Manor guy, whose name has completely escaped me, but I know it started with an R because all of Radigan's children had the R name. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. Anything else? Nope. Just chilling. Just chilling. Scan true fragment, though. I abandon here part of the flesh of my body.
Oh, hello there.
Anyways, that's 5 so far.
The tarnished. Lady Leda spoke of you. Another tarnished. Guided here by Mikola the Kind. My name is Teolia. I too am tarnished.
Oh wait, that didn't actually
and here on
send us to
kindly
13,
account.
did it?
So, well, here's to new beginnings, I suppose.
There we go.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm not much good at anything is all. I'm as weak as a kitten and thick as 2 planks. I've always been this way, since the very day I was born. I'm afraid the only thing I'm proficient in is poison.
Oh, okay. So you are. Oh, that's like an actual attack, or a weapon? Sure, I'll buy that. Yeah, you really like poison. That's true.
Just give me the word if you need any more poison.
Can do, boss. So that was what? That was 5. Tree Sentinels. I mean, everyone remembers the first one just because it beat the crap out of you at the start of the game, but like... I ran into like 5 more of them. Eh. And there was like an evil version of it with a flail that I found more interesting. But not that interesting. I don't consider it on the list. Langdale had Margot, which was just Margit. So I'm not gonna add to it. And it also had like a vision of Godfrey, but wait, yeah, it was Godfrey, right? First Elden Lord. And I'm not gonna count that because we fight him later. That's more interesting. Bale is the Drake that lives in those crags, huh?
Mark my words, you too shall know fear.
I mean, FromSoft can make really interesting and cool dragon battles if they want. Alright, he doesn't want help. He's just kind of in a lot of pain. Got it. Understood, sir. We got a couple ways to go about this. I guess let's go down the side first. All the dragon statues have been beheaded here. So that's still just 5. Oh. Ancient Dragon Man. Oh my god, it's Joey Wheeler. Come on. My build is built for PvP, unfortunately, because I can just spam it all day. I didn't actually get anything out of that. But it does look like we're headed towards something dragony. They just choose not to. Sometimes they just choose to make a dragon fight like not interesting. Like, no, copy paste. They obviously can. There's at least 1 or 2 dragon fights in each game that I can think of that's really interesting. This leads all the way into here, huh? Okay, another mini dungeon. We're 3 for 3 on at least intriguing dungeons. Not the most interesting. 5 bosses. After Lanedell, there's like... Fire Giant is 6. That was interesting, because you actually had to like... fight it on horseback. You had Crumbling Farum Azula, which had Dragon Lord plus Sigisax. It had the Godskin duo, which I didn't like, and they copy-pasted a couple of times, but they had enough interesting stuff where it's hard for me to say it's not an interesting boss. Hello. just get back up, aren't you? Oh no, just the one time. Okay. Oh boy. To like the bones like falling off. 6, 7. Dragonlord Prestigious Axe was cool. Gods can do it, and then I don't remember the cool Death Wolf guy per se, but it says it. Might be down here. But the Death Wolf guy was also very cool. So that's 9. And then, if we're not talking any of the optional or roaming bosses just yet, we had the trio of the finale of Horalu, my favorite battle in the game. And then Radigan, and then the Elden Beast. So that's 11. It's 11, to me, interesting bosses. Wow. I mean, that looks like it's gonna fall again. You just got a message from Twitch, you are live. Nothing slips past you, my friend. Nothing slips past you. Optional bosses, we had, I guess Placidus X was optional. Anyways, like Moog was cool, that's 12. I fucking hated Melania, but it was interesting, so that's 13. It was very difficult. What are the other optional ones? Astel is 14. Is that just because you love Eldritch stuff, though? Could be. Like I said, it's impossible to remove the biases, you know? That's what, 14 right now around? Moog was interesting, like stabbing, like had Latin and like blood flame and stuff. It was very cool. Remember, if I find it lore-wise interesting, to me it counts. Anyways, that's 14. Roaming bosses, like, I really did. Oh my god, you swing so high, I'm so short. I really liked the goofy little... Do you remember the... Ouch. The riverboat, like, skeleton guy that just kind of rode around on ground and, like, summoned giant skeletons? I love that guy. He was great. Count that. It's like 15. I don't think I'll count Dragon Lich Fortisax. Lich Dragon Fortisax. It was like a better dragon, but like I'm only gonna count one dragon, and it's Placidus because I thought Placidus was sick. It's 15. And like I could give some props to like get out of there. Stop it. Like Falling Star Beast the first time was interesting. That sort of thing, but they don't really stick out in my mind. I do feel like I'm missing one or two though. Oh yeah, the like spirit elk. I thought that was really cool. It was easy, obviously, but it was very interesting how it would use the different animals to like spawn in and stuff. I liked it. So that goes down to what I can only assume to be the boss. And this. Hi. Yeah. even... Wait, you don't even have a boss thing. What are you hiding? I don't even want to fight. I fought like 15 of you. I'm done. You don't do anything interesting. You don't even have a name. Be gone. There's another magma worm. I don't need to fight that. There was like that commander guy that had like a foot he could throw at you. I know. When I can stop like actually naming what they were, it makes it more difficult. I remember the 2 twin blade gargoyles, but I didn't find them intriguing. Or that fun to fight. Be brave, show no fear. That's a dev message. They did that with the anvil. I mean, the magma worm feels like a red herring of sorts. A really boring red herring. So what? Like somewhere between 15 to 20 interesting bosses in Elden Ring? I would say... Try jumping. It did say show no fear. Let's do it. Oh. Oh. Okay, I thought it was going to be a path forward. This is fine too. Oh, it's the ancient dragon man again! Oof. Hey, let me heal. Oh my god, you are aggressive. Shouldn't talk shit. But hey, as long as they can bleed, it's a good build. Excuse me. There's a lot of bloodstains down here. Hey, if you can like, yeah, do your cool thing there, that would be great. That does a lot. I like when you do that. Well, that's rude, but, you know, probably deserved considering this just feels like a PvP fight. Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. They obviously want you to find it. I have the message there. If there was no dev message, I'd be upset. Like, so, somewhere between 15 and 20 interesting, like, bosses, either lore-wise, mechanics-wise, difficulty-wise, whatever you want to say. One more level and we can use that throwing dagger. Where are we on the map? Oh no. I keep getting off the map. I can't do that to myself. Is that a tumbleweed? Excellent. Ooh. Foot of the Jagged Peak. And that is another dragon I won't fight, probably. Unless I get a lot more damage. Okay. I mean, sick, for sure. Again, interesting place. Again, I don't plan on being here just yet. I just kind of like exploring the branches to see where they go. That's a new thing. I don't know where that is, but that's new.
No more. I am sorry. I repent. Oh, come now, please, Pearl.
Alright, he's not doing as good this time. So, like, let's compare that to, say, the original Dark Souls. You got the Asylum Demon, which, I mean, will be repeated twice, so that... It not only it gets repeated twice, but it gets repeated as, like, a new boss. Taurus Demon gets repeated as a regular enemy multiple times. Hello. I just wanted your clothes. So does Capra Demon. So, like, just by my own harsh realities that I'm judging them on, I can't even leave them in there, which is fine. Though Capra Demons and Taurus Demon, I feel, is interesting in part because of their arenas that they fight in, but whatever. If we're feeling really generous, we'll give, like, a total of one interesting fight between the 3 demons. Which is interesting, because none of those are in Demon Souls. Gargoyles, that's the first time gargoyles have been done, so yeah, for sure. If you go into the depths, it's like Gaping Dragon, very interesting. Chaos Witch Quail Egg, very interesting, so that's like 4 total. If you go to like the... From there, you've got the... deeper depths and stuff with like Sif and the 4 Kings, both of whom I would consider unique and interesting. So that's 6. Then you go up to Sten's and Anar Londo, which has the Iron Golem and Ornstein and Smo, and Gwendolyn, which isn't a super cool fight, but lore-wise the implications are quite something. So we'll put that at like 7. Got Seath the Scaleless. 8. Nito for 9. Pinwheel definitely doesn't count. Win for 10. I'm not including the DLC. Because 10 in a much more... I don't know. Oops. Subdued game. Am I missing one? Titanite Demons, no. You don't like Pinwheel? It's the toughest boss there is. My theory was Pinwheel is that they just kind of expected... What do we got? Sick. Let's see. The very center of the lands between all manners of death wash up here only to be suppressed. Like, the middle of this area? That doesn't seem right. Oh, and like, I thought Priscilla, the Painted World. Visibility is not crazy or anything, but it's interesting following the footsteps through the snow. It's 11. Centipede Demon, sure, it's the only time it happens. You have to, like, get the lava ring, otherwise you're in, like, whoa there, boss. Calm down. And Beta Chaos is infuriating, but I'm still gonna count it because it is unique. So that's like 13? So we're starting to butt up against what I found interesting in Elden Ring with a much smaller, like, set of bosses. I mean, if you want to get an even more fair comparison, you've got Sekiro out there, which literally did the mini-boss thing before that. Okay, what's the last way forward is the forest, right? We also got a couple crosses to report to that guy. Thank you. Like Sekiro, you got Genichiro technically 3 times, we'll only count him once. The second time is definitely like his fight. You got Lady Butterfly. You've got Horseback Guy. He's like the very first boss of sorts. Obviously, the Shinobu Ape, or whatever the heck we called him. That son of a gun. I almost want to count him as 2 separate bonds, but that's not fair. It's just a different phase. Oops. That's 4. Where's this go? Feels like it goes underneath the castle. The monkeys... Look at my face when he got back up was priceless. I felt betrayed on a level I had never known to feel. Just another secret, or just a little secret area. Okay. Spell Drake, Chasm Drake. Get that if you're a spell user. So, don't ask why there's a room there. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I'll think about it. The different little monkeys were definitely not difficult, but they were a puzzle boss, and we still count puzzle bosses around here, so that's 5. Went through that. Then you fight Owl. You fight Owl twice, technically. We'll just count them once, 6. We'll just ride on through this checkpoint. really super interesting things. See the explosives. I'm just gonna run through. Then you go fight the corrupted monk for 7. The refight of the monkeys is definitely not interesting. I hated it. The divine dragon is super cool. That's 8. Then you got, like, the end games of, like, Demon of Hatred, Lady Maya, Sword Saint, and Ishin. So that's like 12 out of, like, 13 boss. Like, the quality is insane because, like, almost none of those fights were, like, boring in any way. Yeah, you're a bear. Yeah, you're annoying. I'm exploring here. I don't want to fight you. Unless you got Skadgetry blessings just kind of chilling around you. I don't care. Let me in. Okay. Somehow, I don't think I can get there, actually, is my guess. We'll go through this again. I think we're SOL. Then you got, like, a number of interesting mini-bosses. Some are just reused, you know, like the butcher enemies used a couple of times. Miss Noble's interesting weak. Like, the giant fish and the snake are kind of bosses, but not really. You had a number of, like, actual samurai fights with either a spear, heavy armor, or a club. You had the ghost lady. That was just, like, a one-time mini-boss. You had the headless, were neat and interesting. Hi. You're still just stone imps, but you're far more interesting. A lot of blood in here. Ah. That would be why. Good lord. I actually hate you guys. I hate... You have the Shinobu guys that just like kicking you. I can remember a few more mini bosses in Elden Ring, but not that many. That was not your smartest move I've ever seen, my dude. Is that like a new version of Grave Roar? Grave. Whatever. Oh god, why? What are you? So to me, like, the trade-off of a lot more bosses, more so... A lot of bloodstains in here. Just diluted it, honestly. Ah, you stupid. The worst. Thanks so much for the subscription, Sean. Little pogo turds. Whereas, like, Sekiro and Bloodborne were very focused. I know, like, there's still a handful of fights that people don't like, but even then, I still find them interesting. Like, Mikolash is still very weird, even if it's just kind of a guy running around. I think Witch of Hemwick is probably too much of a non-boss to really be anything, but and like the Chalice dungeons are their own nonsense, but there's got to be another. I did expect, like, more stuff there. That's fine. That seems not great. Yeah, you took out the axe. Okay. Look, as long as your pal doesn't happen just yet, I'm good with it. Because honestly, if you just shrunk Elden Ring, trying to last till at least the end of the dungeon. I can't tell if that's where the dungeon ends or not. It feels like the answer might be yes, but I don't know. We'll see, like, just how long I can run through this. Yo. Okay. I guess I'll kill the wizards. Those guys are nuts. Chelsea got me these flowers for our anniversary. I mean, our anniversary is today, but we kind of just did the vacation. Oh wow, it didn't kill me? That seems incorrect. So yeah, them like squeezing the world more together makes me happier. Because it's just more of what I would like, what I prefer. Okay. Oh, this is a different one entirely? They had 2 spike traps? Where'd the other one even go? Catacombs is tricky, man. Black Knight Commander Andreas. Okay, there's just no boss in this one. Honestly, kind of prefer it to some of the other ones, except I do wish it like warped me out. Though that there is like pretty close. I guess the one question I have, just before I like actually look through anything here, is there any way past the second spike trap? Just out of curiosity. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I do remember liking the catacombs more than any of the other, like, types of dungeons because they were always kind of tricky. Oh no, that's gonna kill me, isn't it? Nope. Because we got 2 momentum cancels. Okay, cool. I deserve that, that's fair. Okay, and then this goes... where? Further down. Sounds like a plan. Okay, I think we're... Are we both pretending that we don't see this right up there? Actually, nothing. That is a little surprising. Oh no, whatever you're doing, don't do it. Stop. Oh my god, you gotta be joshing. I just wanna find the end of this nightmare. Oh wait, there's Steak America. Okay, thank god. How's the bosses? No new, like, big bosses yet. We've found a lot of... Is this my 3rd mini dungeon today? How many total? I think we've gone... Oh. Through, like... I don't know. 6, 5 of the mini dungeons. This is a crazy dungeon, honestly. There's still no... Stop. Hidden path trolls are so annoying because they're just kind of exists. It feels like you want me to jump on top of that. Oh, you definitely do. God, this place is nuts. Can you get in the coffin? I wish. Ooh. Oh my god, that's even more. cannot deal. I assume that lower one, like... Ash of War Blink Bolt. Seems fun. That looks final. That one actually looks final. Maybe. Stone Sheath Sword. Maybe. Can I actually... This feels like a real, like a full dungeon at this point. Yeah. That's fine. Connects into here. Dear God, how are there more? How are there more in this area? What could possibly be left in this place? Where does this connect to? Ah, this connects back here. I mean, I guess, sure, fine. Is that the only way back up is the question. If so, then the elevator going down even further is the way to go. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem like anything. Ooh, electro charge. Just hoop. Yep. Elevator going even further down. Jeezums. I think Friday we're gonna do the DLC because I think otherwise we're gonna be playing this for a solid month and a half. As it is, we'll be playing it for probably 3 weeks. I think Friday we'll just do another DLC day. And we'll get back on the Unicorn Overlord train, you know, soon enough. If everyone's alright with it, at least. See my face in there? Not really. Even further down. Nothing there that I saw. Alright, now this for real's the boss. Okay. What does the message say? It says traverse the mist. That's nice. Okay. That must be the blink bolt one. Can backstab. Okay. I don't think you bleed. Yeah, last site of grace visited. Sure, why not? Stick a fork in me while you're at it. Let's try this. The way you curve around. That's a grab. Got it. You just healed before. Okay, good to know. When I'm fighting these guys, I should really just, like... go all in on criticals. Maybe. Stamina recovery speed. Charge attacks, finally hit a chain attacks, guard counters, enhances critical hits. Bale was the foul dragon's name, a terrible harbinger of destruction whose challenge to the ancient dragon lord ended in grievous mutual injury. Oh, Dragon Lord Precipitous Sax. That, is why that dragon had a lot less heads than I thought you would. That makes sense. You didn't ask for this. Okay. Just book it out of there, I guess. Again, as long as he doesn't do the move again, we're good. Okay. Should have always done the palm. Interesting, that's Godfrey's face. Or Godwin. I don't remember. Death Knight Twin Axes. Crimson Amber Medallion +3. I think, am I using the Crimson Amber Medallion +2 right now? Okay. It boosts it by the utmost, you say. That was a heck of a time for a mini dungeon. Way more than anticipated attached to that one. Okay, so if it was possible, it would be to the right. But to me, there's nothing to the right here. So equally, that's just, I think it's That's all she wrote on that one. I think we're just locked off by Castle Ensis. Let's go. I kind of want to see if we can find this area. Wondering if it comes this way. And then talk to the NPCs as well.
Welcome. Oh, I know. Give this to Tiolier.
Oh,
He asked
the
me to
Prison
find
guy.
it. I finally found it. Many things. I, for you, things bring... Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Righteous tarnished. Righteous tarnished. What brings you here?
Wait, but I found more crosses. Do you not care about those crosses? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Sheesh. Okay. This does look doable. Yep, cool. Not enough fragments. That's fine. So we're up through here. We can't get there. We can explore this. Just fine by me. Could fight the furnace guy, but I think I've got a... Hello, turtles. Hard cap of one furnace guy per... per stream. Because that just takes so gosh darn long. And we fought these blood. Hello. Talk. Oh, you're the creepy centipede. Thank you. Ow. My spectral steed. I do wonder if Melena's going to show up in the story at all. Prospect Town. It sounds like a old-timey JRPG, like a Wild West town. But, look. I'm trying to get up here. Gosh darn it. Beast blood. keep heading up. At least relatively. Not nearly as bad as the other one in the dungeon, so can't complain too much. What we got? Outer God Air. See? The Outer Gods. Horses can definitely handle that jumping height. Don't worry about it. All is well. Got that. Prospect Town. Let's just see if all is well in our kingdom. Hawkeye. Hawkeye, come on. Scatter troop. Yet another blessing is ours. Let's move back around. Picking up stuff on the on horseback is definitely my favorite thing in this game. And skip so many just BS encounters that would otherwise just waste our time. Was that another painting? Recursion paint. Have we? That looks different. I feel like I can make the jump to that. Though it also looks like somebody else thought the same thing. Okay, alright, not necessary. Whatsoever. you know, wasn't perfect, but it works. Blessed Blue Dew Talisman. What's that? Looks like a Secret Knight Gauntlets. Pata. Oof. That looks cerulean down there. That looks like a... Oh, that might be the Drake. There. Sure looks like a dead Drake to me. To look at this stuff. This is like where we started, right? How far down is that? So, a friend did tell me one thing. That is that there's an enemy somewhere in this forest that it would behoove us to kill. I think I see him. And with that, we're gonna go back to round table hold. We're gonna try some stuff out. Stuff like what does the Remembrance of the Lion give us, etc. Raises potency of storms. Gives armor cold affinity. Imitates wrath of divine beast stance with leg high and stamp it down with great force. Interesting. Oops. I mean, I probably should that. I'm definitely not going to use the axe. Okay, so Beast Claw is a Beast Claw. Where was the Patas or whatever? Dagger, well, we're working on. One more level up will do it. Light Greatsword. It's the first great katana. It's a fist. Standard pierce. Got it. Alright. I'm interested. Honestly, I'm interested enough to strengthen it too. I don't have smithing stones? Am I out of my mind? Don't have smithing stones one? Do I have anyone to buy smithing stones from? I mean, I've kind of, I think, killed everyone, right? Oh, Gideon's dead. Ruh-roh. Oh, wait. Ah, no, y'all are the goats. Thank you. 18, 14. I don't know. We'll see. Look, I saw the moveset. If we can, like, do a specific tuning of it, I feel like we can make it work really well. Okay. 6 more of those. Though it seems far more suited for like a quality build than anything else. But We can see what we might eke out of it. Fully level it up. Okay. That also causes problems. Quality beast claw. Yeah, keen is the only. Wait, then why do I have the Cragblight on? Oh. No, that doesn't help. Oh, I can do any of them and just make it keen. I get it. In that case, I'll just add the crazy one to that. So that's 220 plus 282 compared to that. Though this obviously has more blood loss buildup. But it does about 20 damage more per hit. Well, actually, no, it's about the same again. Yeah, let's try it. Seems like fun. Let's get to the castle Ensis checkpoint. Let's start crawling our way through the castle. And doing what we can with these. Interesting. I don't know if that went better or worse. I definitely have to, like... worry about it. Oh, God. That wasn't enough. It does make me feel even more like Wolverine, but it also feels like I'm completely out of control. Wait a second. Is this where I was? No. A different thing entirely. I understand. I can crawl up there or go down here. Both are bound. Starlight shards. only one is valid, and it's this way. This feels like the right way. Which means... oh, it definitely is the right way. Okay, I'll be back. Gotta go to the bathroom. Back we be. Appreciate your patience. Gonna have to get familiar with this moveset. How it could be better or worse. Not present. Okay. How does it operate when I'm locked on compared to just dead angling? Dead angling's easy with Jesus. Let's just keep going. It does kind of let me slip by defenses even if it's when I'm missing stuff. Don't need to enhance our critical hits anymore. Maybe we try... like successive attacks restore HP. Like, it makes sense from a... like, claw standpoint. Which is how we've built ourselves up. Is it like Bob? A 3-hit combo, just not that kind of 3-hit. Okay. Oh, you're... We'll try this for a while. It definitely has got me feeling a little too unpredictable right now, but we'll see if it's worth the trade-off. It's like charged R2 feels very like what friend? Doubtful. That does work pretty well. Does do a ton of damage. Urthel's Night Sword. But thankfully, I've got enough health. What do we got? Wolfcrest Sheep. Could I have backstabbed him? Maybe. What do we got up here? Relena's cameo. Oh, Renala. Oh, America. I beg, embrace your child and give us a sign. How must this holy war stretch on? So I know Mesmer is... America's child by way of Radican. I wonder if the way it hits, it's better if I just do like one. Oh. I do like that it like launches forward. No, we don't need to fight the sword guy anymore, and we unlocked a shortcut, so it's not terrible. It's more of a running out of heal situation than anything else. I wonder if points in strength are going to benefit this more. Even though it's an E scaling, we're getting more out of a stat that we haven't usually leveled. Absolutely locked on, huh, boss? Branch short is interesting. Classic dead guy on the how on earth did you get up here? How are you still chasing me? I'd love to know. This can almost make me feel like a genius and the stupidest man alive at the same time. Still remember when Dark Souls 3 dogs just teleported. Like, if you didn't have your eye on them, they would teleport behind you, essentially. To munch on your buns. Without fail. Where's that, out of curiosity? Oh, you know what? That looks like another goober searching. So in fact, it's probably, yeah, it's past the castle. Imbued sword key. These are back, huh? Okay. Is he doing more damage to me? Well, didn't seem like it. This feels like Raya Lucaria again, but that's because it seems like a offshoot of the Carrion Knights that's here. Could check the, might as well rest, but... Oh, sick. Love to see it. Nope, not quite there. There's a pendant. Somewhere. Talisman, sorry. Must sap the Erdtree drip from its mouth. For ancient plenty swiftly came to a close. It became more of an object of faith. Clan lost everything when the Great Fires peered upon the corpse of their ancestor, normally in an act of sanctity, and saw in its shadow a twisted deity. Where? Rolana, the Twin Moon Knight, enhances attacks execute. Is that like Renala's sister, maybe? They left their homelands to serve Rolana. Enhances attacks executed after maintaining the same stance for a certain length of time. Interesting. Oh. Of course. Is this also gonna be, well, let's get a start. Okay. I'm curiosity. I'm gonna swap claws and see how much better it feels. Because right now it seems like a very hefty, like, just poke. Is it telling me to receive more Skadgetry blessings, or is it telling me to get good? That is the question. I think I'm just gonna stick with my claws. I think I found what works for me. Like, I'll probably do my beast claws for like ooh. A moment, please. I forgot to grab my stuff. What do we got? I deserve that. That's for sure. That's fine. Calm down. Yeah, the beast claws are fun. They're too wild. And honestly, I know they do probably more damage over like all, but the moveset means I hit a lot more often with these claws for like quick pokes. This is a fun little. I should have seen that. Uh-oh, that looks bad. We're used to the first phase, and we just gotta stick through the second. It's also just got more passive bleed buildup. I don't have a bleed build per se, but it's definitely like a big bonus. Yeah, timings are different. It's not too bad. I'm a little incredulous that I continually just stick with the claws, but hey, here we are. Come on, please, I gotta... Just because we got caught on a thing I don't think I've seen up close before. And yes, I do realize I'm nerfing my healing potential by wearing the goofy helmet. However, in my defense, it's a really goofy helmet. So early. That, I guess, was just transition into phase 2 earlier. That was just greedy. It was really hard to find a window to heal in that second phase. Outside of the big, like, blammo of the, like, big fire inferno. That's it. Don't ask why the hitbox did that. It's just different punish windows and all that good stuff. I don't think it's much harder than the lion. Just a different style. Jesus. Probably not my best time to pop up. I was feeling confident going into that one. Oopsie. Oops. Definitely seems like the second big remembrance boss. I don't know how many there are in the game. Got a little lucky with the lead proc there. And the poise break, but if you keep the attacks coming quick, it really just happens quick. Alright, that wasn't too bad either. I think even if we didn't get that, that was feeling like a pretty good run. Ooh. Scatter Atlas. I mean, that's gotta be where Mesmer's fortress is. Looks like almost a side fortress of sorts. You gotta at least get that map fragment. For Pete's sake. I'm hoping you are... Yeah, you've got to be late over.
Hello again. Did you meet my compatriots? They're
Not
quite
quite
the
a few.
congregation, from places as far and wide as you can imagine. Doubtless they'd have all come to blows at first glance, were it not for the charm kindly Mikula put upon us. This is what allows us to serve together, the work of a living God. Wondering about the horn scent, are you? True enough. In any other circumstance, he'd be at our throats. Long ago,
just the horns.
Queen Marika
Got it.
commanded Sir Mesmer to purge the tower folk, a cleansing by fire. It's no wonder the horn scent holds the Erdtree in contempt. That aside, man is by nature a creature of conquest, and in this regard, the tower folk are no different. They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war, but it's still a wretched shame. Wondering about true enough? Long ago, a cleansing. It's no wonder that aside, and in this regard, they were never saints. They just happened to be, but it's still a...
Fragment. Cross, I abandon here my heart. It's the horn scent again. Monk's missive. May the best win.
You have a knack for timing, my fellow. I found the site of a new cross. Take this.
Thanks, this is not helpful.
Mikula has said as much himself. He wishes now to throw it all away. He says the act, though undoubtedly painful, will sear clean the Erdtree's wanton sin. The truth of his claim can be found at each cross, which is evidence enough to earn my belief. Go to the misshapen tree of Umbra. In that forsaken place, blood must spill. The blood of your fellows, the Erdtree faithful. Go to the misshapen in that forsaken...
Okay. Definitely the way forward. Let's, oh, I see another one of those, Nightmare Riders, except looks like it's got... Oh, actually, it might not even be like a boss. Yeah, you just kind of exist, it looks like. Sorry. Just I'll grab a map. Yeah, you're not that tough. It is kind of fun to be on horseback, though. Thanks, boss. Okay, so we got some info going on. Tower Shadow message, Cast Cross message, Monk's missive. Seek me to the east if you wish to pursue the way of the warrior. When you find me, you will challenge me to a bout. There is no need for words. So we have to use that emote on him. Got it. It's so unhelpful. Like, it hurts how unhelpful it is, really. Scadu Atlas has been found. Okay, okay. Yeah. There's 4... It looks like 4 map fragments, so to speak. I can deal with that. That was... I mean, I was frightened of how large that was. Now, looks not so bad. That's how we get to the Fort of Reprimand. I want to know what that is, and I also don't. I really don't. Huh. Lots to explore. We'll have at least hit one of the outside ones, but not 2. Honestly, the Cerulean Coast might be where we get to here from. I'm not sure. I'm also not sure how we get to here. Like, at all. No idea. It's very up in the air. We gotta go to Tolier. Alright, did we get a remembrance for her or no? Yeah, okay. I was like, that was a pretty cool boss fight. You didn't... Once a Carian princess, Rolana disavowed her birthright, chose to stand at Mesmer's side instead, knowing full well that not even the brilliance of the moon could grant him succor. Before long, she became known as the Blade of Mesmer. That's a lot better than the Blade of Mikola, so... thank God. That's all I gotta say about that.
So,
There you go.
what's this? I have to say, Sir Moore has an awfully sharp eye, doesn't he? It's wonderful. This ebony, as lustrous as the night sky unending. I don't think I could ever thank him enough. I'll have to think of something. Ah, forgive me. You two deserve your share of the reward. I'll mix up something special. If you find yourself weary of the weight of this life, then just give me the word. Sleep is a balm.
Oh, you can let me kill myself?
Then take this. This concoction can coax even the oldest of dragons to sleep.
That seems very
It will
pointed.
Sweetest slumber for all it.
Tolier's concoction. Thanks.
So,
Anything new? 30,000 runes. Yeah, it says again, it could put even an ancient dragon to sleep.
just give me the.
Yeah. Wait, that one's good. Is Redmane Freya still there? You know, we gotta do our rounds.
In battle.
Nope. Okay. Not anything there. That has also got to be DLC. and again looks super cool. Oh, there you are.
Righteous tarnished. What?
Nothing brings me here, apparently.
Welcome. For you, things.
Okay, nothing else on any of those. I kind of want to ride just up to the castle to see it a bit. This feels like the connector for everything at this point. I think that's just another spirit of the Carrion Knights. Mesmer Knights. Honestly, I just kind of want to check you're not like countered as a boss. You're not. I did get the sword key. Just gonna send me somewhere? Eh, sure. Why not? Show me the money. I think that's DLC too. A DLC painting. Ancient Ruins of Rau. Ooh. That's neat. And also gets us really close to the fragment. Like, this seems like a nice area. Very pretty. To get up there. Well, that's not happening. I feel like I should find a grace to at least be able to get back here. In case I forget. Or not. What's this? Verdigris Discus. It might not be a grace around here. Might just be a sneak peek. That didn't count? Oh, that feels bad. I definitely thought I had the ability there to finish that fight. Also, like, just looking for coffins now seems to be my life. It wasn't a bad fight. I just misplayed it a smidgen. Also, just wanted to see if that guy dropped anything, like if he was a mini boss or something, but not the case. This feels like where the Crucible Knights are from. This is the non-twisted version of the Crucible Knights. It's the vibe I get. If I'd fight more of those goobers, then yeah, it'd be pretty rough. But just for that, not too bad. I guess I should check out the talisman I got, considering. What it cost. Raises defense with higher equipment load. It's a huge talisman for like big beefy builds. I love it. Okay, back we go here. I think we died once as well, right? So that's 32. Oh, I guess I could quick retreat the lost. Wait, where's the lost echoes guy? was a fun little sneak peek. This feels like an area I haven't been to yet. That's because it is. What do you got? Carrion sorcery sword. Is that it? Probably. That's fine. Try not to miss mini dungeons. I'm sure we're missing, like, little mini dungeons. That is a surprisingly close grace. Oh well. We'll, I guess we'll continue this on Thursday. We've got a lot more pathways forward to us. We'll see if some of them connect to the old areas we know and wanted to love, like the Fort of Reprimand or Dragon's Pit on the Cerulean Coast. Or if we go in another direction entirely. I wanted to see what was up there. We're good there. Oh, I don't think we'll have that much on this side to branch, right? There's just not a lot I can do about it. There's just a large camp. I see the ruins though. They're interesting. Nothing crazy, just kind of... Well, that one's just being used as defense. It doesn't even wander. So I guess that'll be the one we kill on Thursday. I just wanted to get a few easy kills. This is the second weird fire I've seen.
Thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
Pretty sure I've done that already. Yeah, let's see.
Queen Marika,
Oh my.
behold, I have excised another cancer to thy joy.
Anything but losing to the little goober. He's got the worst haircut. That's all. Hopefully he invades again. That's good, he will. Is it
Thou
dismounted?
shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
Good lord, this guy's way better than last
I
time.
have excised another cancer to thy joy.
Or I'm way worse. I do get lazy as we approach the end. Just kind of like clearing out stuff.
Thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
How could this be?
Sucks.
Queen Marika,
Rare root.
my grace.
And the fragment. Even better. Not only does America not care a lick about you, but you're also just like, you know, we killed her, so. Not bad, I guess. That sure makes sense. Alright, I guess we'll call it there. I mean, I'll probably start back here, but we'll continue Thursday. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to leave a follow or just come back, hang out any other time you want. We'll continue this soon enough. Wow, really? We're still on 2. That's great. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good time. Hope you are too. Until then, have a good night. See you Thursday. And probably Friday too. Toodaloo.